Saturday afternoon, March 6, 2010. I'm currently eastbound on State Route 86 in southern Arizona, an east-west highway over 40 miles north of the international border with Mexico that never intersects the border at any point. This public highway connects local communities in southern Arizona and is not a nexus point for border traffic. Nonetheless, it hasn't stopped the Department of Homeland Security from diverting scarce border security resources away from the actual border or its functional equivalent, to instead harass and intimidate domestic traffic inside the country, absent any suspicion whatsoever. The armed Customs and Border Protection agents who man this checkpoint utilize it as a pretext to look for felons, weapons, terrorists, stolen vehicles, narcotics, aliens, and anything else that strikes their fancy at any given time, making the scope of this checkpoint far more expansive than anything ever authorized by the U.S. Supreme Court. In fact, the Supreme Court specifically limited the scope of such internal checkpoints back in U.S. versus Martinez-Fuertes and U.S. versus Ortiz in the 1970s, making it clear that very brief immigration queries could be made at permanent checkpoint installations along nexus points for border traffic within 100 air miles of a border, but any further detention or searching had to be premised upon consent or probable cause. Homeland Security all but ignores these limitations and routinely intimidates and harasses individuals to be detained for long periods of time or to search absent any reasonable suspicion or probable cause. Agents also oftentimes utilize drug-sniffing dogs at this checkpoint and use it to sniff vehicles at pre-primary or as vehicles enter the checkpoint at the primary stop location and at its secondary, making it clear once again that the scope of this checkpoint far exceeds the limited immigration queries the Supreme Court upheld when it created a Fourth Amendment loophole back in the 1970s. Checkpoint is active and manned today, as it has been just about every day since early January of 2008. An agent standing in the center of the road, another agent to the south side of the road. M84748, K83432 are the agency identification numbers on two of the Border Patrol vehicles. There are actually two agents on the south side of the road. Agent Taylor, and Agent Grayson, and Agent Best.
Roll down the window. Secondary, this roll down the window. What is he doing? We know he's a citizen. Oh, yeah. I never met him. Oh, okay. He's just a troublemaker. Oh, he's just a troublemaker. Okay. Go ahead. Go.
What's the name of your supervisor, Agent Taylor? What's the name of your supervisor?
You need to go. You're holding it up.
I think you're the one who's holding it up. Do you know where the border is, Agent Taylor?